Well, today in the shop, we've got a customer that wants me to make these covers for his outdoor patio furniture so that he doesn't have to bring them in. He can leave them outside with the cushions on them, and the salt water from the ocean and such won't damage them. To do that, I need to install these brass grommets. I'm going to show you how I do that. So, made up a little scrap of material here. You always want to put grommets in reinforced material. You want to fold the material back, sew it in place. If you try to put a grommet in the end of a piece of material like this, it's just going to fall out. The material is going to fray, and it's so thin that there's nothing for the grommet to really grab onto. You want some meat in there. So we got our material. First thing we need to do, we need to put a hole in it. To do that, you have lots of different tools you could use for that. Got one like this, which is nice because you can unscrew these ends and replace them with different sized apertures, different sized cutters. You got these old rascals, which have a little anvil there, and you can click for different sizes. You have these ones where you hammer on the end, and again, these ends can come off, and you can replace them with different size ones. I really like these ones. I picked these up at a flea market a long time ago. I like these because I can fit this end inside my drill, and I could just go to a piece of sandpaper or my belt sander, and I can put a nice sharp edge on that. And then we've got this one. And this one is really good because I can cut bigger holes with it, and I can swap different ends on it. Next, you're going to need a nice piece of wood to hammer onto. This is a piece of ash. Should do the job quite nicely. The first ones, I'm going to put in these chunky buggers, because for the small brass ones, I have a special tool designed just for that. But these ones, I have to put in by hand. And chances are, you're going to end up putting these in by hand because you're not going to want to buy the $200-something tool that does the job for you. So, first thing you want to do is get a cutter that's a little bit smaller than the hole you're going to go into. But this is the size I have. And it's actually important that the hole be a little bit smaller than the grommet. You want to have to sort of fold the material around for this shank or whatever to go into the hole, because that extra material built up in this cavity will hold the grommet in place. So I would take our material, put it on the block, give it a couple good. There we go. Not too bad. My cutter is getting a little dull, so I'm going to finish this with a pair of scissors. Now, chances are this is not going to go on. See? This material isn't stretchy enough. I'm not going to be able to force it on there. So what I do is I go around and I cut some notches in. And all this leftover material will roll up on itself inside the grommet. There, like that. See that? That there is going to become a reinforcement inside that's going to really attach the fabric to the metal. So, I'm going to take our anvil. I'm going to put it on the wood so I don't damage my fabric here. Fit that right on. Take your washer, goes on right over the material. Ideally, that material will push out of the way and you won't have it inside your grommet. If it does, I don't care. If you see some of the fabric on this side, I don't care. This tool sets the material. It takes this metal that's on the inside and rolls it over itself. Get that on here. Just like that. And you see that the material, the metal, gets rolled up on this side. It's really in there. The fact that it's rolled all of that fabric up inside means that it's really holding onto this. It's not just a metal ring sitting in a hole. It's actually gripped onto that fabric and it's not going anywhere. For the next one, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to use my smaller cutter. So the smaller cutter is going to make a hole, and this one's nice and sharp, so you see we made the hole. Then we can get our brass piece. And as you can see, it's almost the right size, just a little too small. So the fabric has to spread as it goes on. To put this on, we're going to use this tool. This tool is built like a vice grip. You can see it's got an adjuster that changes the adjustment. It changes how hard this squeezes. And that does all the work that the hammer did. With this, I could do these in like 10 times the speed of using the other. So we have that in there and it's held in place. Take our washer. And I like to put the cup side out so that if the fabric can gather inside this groove. Put that right on the end, like that. Then pop that on like so. And when this closes up, you'll see as it closes up, it does like that. And just squeeze the handle. And there you go. And again, you can see the metal rolls itself up like a tube to hold everything in place. And this is now just big enough for our cordage to go through. Now I probably got to put about 200 of these things in.